Talking to Charlton manager Russell Slade ahead of Saturday's match at Oxford. Russell, football managers value clean sheets almost as much as points. So after preventing leaders Scunthorpe from scoring for the first time this season on Tuesday, you must feel highly satisfied.
Yeah, no, we were searching for that clean sheet. That gives you a foundation to build on. And to be honest, if you're going to be successful, you're going to need about 15 clean sheets in a season. So we're delighted that we go to the league leaders, and we nullified them and prevented them from getting too many opportunities. Those that came their way were pretty much from outside the box anyway, from distance. So no, it was a solid performance, as I say, but despite decent performances, I think in terms of being in possession over recent games, we haven't got the points that we so badly need. So at this moment in time, we need to be showing that resilience so we can dig in and get some positive results.
And to put Tuesday's achievement further into perspective, Scunthorpe had scored 12 goals in their first 3 home games.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They've been free scoring, and you can kind of see why. We looked at a lot of footage of them, and they've dismantled teams at home. But we went with a slightly different setup, and it worked well. It worked well for us, and we still remained a threat going forward. So overall, it was something to build on.
You tweaked the formation at Scunthorpe, having expressed dismay at the lack of clean sheets prior to that. Will you do the same at Oxford?
I won't divulge the game plan for Oxford, obviously, but we'll see how 1 or 2 come through. We have got 1 or 2 coming back into the group as well, hopefully, with Ricky Holmes and Lee Novak, which will strengthen our group, and we'll prepare for Oxford like we do. We give all those teams that we play the respect they deserve, and we will cover them and watch them and decide what the best plan is.
I was going to ask you about Ricky Holmes and Lee Novak missing on Tuesday. Are they definitely available for selection on Saturday?
They're not definite, no. We're hopeful. I mean, Lee will just be a bit weak having had that bug, but Ricky has had a sore back, as you know, so we'll see how he goes. He is feeling better, we do know that, but we've not had him out on the grass yet, so we'll just have to wait and see.
And what do you expect from Oxford on Saturday?
Yeah, good side. I think developing all the time. Had a great season last season, getting up into League One. Apart from they've lost their striker, but they've managed to, bring in Johnson from Motherwell. So they've invested there, and it looks a nice balanced group that they've got, and I think their games have been relatively tight as well. Certainly the last 4, where they've, I think, just scored 3 and had 2 against. So I expect it to be no different to a lot of League One games, very tight and competitive.
And going back to Tuesday at the final whistle, you went over to the Charlton supporters and thanked them for their support. It's a long journey.
No, that's exactly what I said. It is an awful long journey for a Tuesday night. And it's appreciated, they've come all that way, and we've not quite given them a goal, albeit we came very close in the last seconds with a free kick from Johnny Jackson. But no, it was really appreciated, their support on an evening where probably took them a round trip of maybe 9 or 10 hours.
Russell Slade, thank you very much.